Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about creating a Hello World application and the various types of comments in Java. So on line 3 we have the class declaration, public, class, and the class name, Hello World. Before we go into comments, let's talk about what a comment is. A comment is essentially a note written by programmers for their own use and for the use of other programmers that they share their code with. The notes typically contain information about the methods, variables, and other parts of the code to clarify any details. The three types of comments are single-line comments, as shown on line 5, multi-line comments, as shown from lines 7 to 9, and Java doc comments from lines 12 to 15. A single-line comment takes 2 slashes and can be written across the whole line. Single-line comments are typically written whenever there is a small note. Multi-line comments, as shown on lines 8 through 10, are typically used for more notes or when more writing is required. And Java doc comments are written when the programmer wants the comments to be put on the Java doc. The Java doc is a web page for all comments written in the Java doc style to be put onto a special page. The Java doc comments are comments about the code that are written on a special web page. A slash, 2 stars, enter, and the rest of the notation automatically appears. So let's talk about the main method. The main method is where the program starts. Anytime you're trying to understand what's going on with the program, start at the main method. The notation of the main method is public static void main string args. This is the conventional notation of the main method. Something to keep in mind is that it does not have to be in this specific order of public and then static. It can be the other way around. Static public is also legal, but it is not as common. So no error, but it's simply not as common. So I'm going to put it back into the original form. And the other thing to keep in mind is that the string args is just a variable name. Although args is conventionally used, it can be anything. So it can be string values or anything. So anything that a legal variable can be. So on line 22, we have printed out a hello world string. Keep in mind that in the main method, you cannot return values. So if we were to try to say hello world, we would get an error. Void methods cannot return a value. Because the return type is void, that means it cannot return anything. So the return keyword cannot be used in the main method. So here we have covered how to write the Hello World application, the various type of comments, and we've learned also about the Java doc. See you in the next video.